Hello everyone! Leading up to Christmas, we've been looking at Jesus' genealogy, which means the family of Jesus that came before him. Today we're going to be looking at Ruth and Boaz and their story, which I'm going to be reading from the Bible. So this story is called Ruth's New Family. There was no food left at home in Bethlehem, so Naomi and her family went away to a land that had plenty of food. They stayed away for a long time. I must go home again, Naomi decided one day. She was all alone now, no husband and no children. Her husband and both her boys had died. I will go with you, said Orpah, who had married one of Naomi's boys. Let me come too, said Ruth, who had married the other. They were kind girls and they loved Naomi dearly. They set out together, but on the way Naomi said, "It was kind of you to come so far, but now you must go back." The girls both cried. They loved Naomi dearly, and they did not want to leave her. Sadly, Orpah went back. But Ruth held Naomi tight. "Let me go with you to Bethlehem," she said. "From now on, your home will be my home. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God." Ruth would not change her mind, so they went on together. When they got to Bethlehem, everyone was very excited. "Naomi, is that really you? After all this time?" And they talked about Ruth. "How kind she is to Naomi," they said. It was harvest time in Bethlehem. They were cutting the corn. Naomi and Ruth were very poor. They had no farm of their own and no one to help them. Ruth went out into the fields each day. She picked up the corn that was left to make bread for them both to eat. The fields belonged to Farmer Boaz. He saw how hard Ruth worked. He heard how kind she was, and Naomi was one of his family. "Leave plenty for Ruth," he told his men. "Wherever did you get all that corn?" asked Naomi when Ruth got home. Ruth told her, and Naomi thought of a plan. And kind Ruth deserved a good husband. Farmer Boaz was just the man. Naomi's plan worked. Ruth and Farmer Boaz were married, and they had a baby boy. Granny Naomi was so pleased she jigged the baby on her knee, and they laughed together. "Thank you, God, for making me happy again," she said, "and for giving Ruth a family of her own." One day, when Ruth's baby was grown up, he had a little grandson of his own called David. And David became a great king, but that's another story. So that was the story of Ruth and Boaz, and the full story can be found in the Bible in the book of Ruth. I want you to think about how kind Boaz was to Ruth when she came to Bethlehem with nothing and not knowing anybody. He helped provide for her by telling his men to leave some extra corn and wheat in the fields for her to collect. And he helped protect her by telling her not to go to any other field, and also telling her to stay close to the other women in the field so that no one could hurt her. These are all characteristics that Jesus had as well. He was kind and loving, and he helps protect and provide for us. I want you to think how you can be kind in this next week. See you again. Bye.